Hello everybody, welcome to a new video of Jane's Speed Shop. Today part 2 of the intake manifold. If you've seen part 1, you know that I dismantled it. Did you not see it? Have a look below the video. Oh, in the right corner for you. You can find my logo, you can click on it and see the other video of this disassemble of this intake manifold from the M113. The process is the same for the M112 V6 engine. So you can also have a look over there. If you're new to the channel, below the video is my link, janespeedshop.com is over here. Also have a look on my website and don't forget to subscribe, put a thumbs up. It's very good for the algorithm. So today I'm going to place the internals back in the manifold. So this is going to be put back in here. It's the way around, so it will be put back in here. Needs to be sealed. And this will be put back into the top side of the intake manifold. So I did 2 modifications. So this is the connection that is normally on the back side. So your throttle body is over here. I flipped my complete intake manifold. But if you did not do that, this is on the back side. I closed this one off. This is the brake booster line. I had to get it out because I have powder coated this one. I did not do it myself, but I let it do. I need to get the plastic piece out of it, and this is a small piece of what came out of it. Normally there's a steel ring on the front, so you cannot get it out. This part you can also don't buy. You cannot buy it from Mercedes, so it's very stupid, I think. Only the front part you can buy. I'm going to take my vacuum line from here. This is normally the EGR, that's on the, if you're looking over the end, behind cylinder 4, this is normally located. I'm going to put a connection over here for the vacuum. It doesn't make any difference, it's also on the intake manifold. The vacuum for the actuator I'm going to take from the back. There are 2 connections over here. I'm going to take these. Then I also closed up the part over here. In the bottom half in here there is a vacuum chamber in here. I also closed this up. Here's a check valve in. I'm not going to use this because I think the design is not good for lasting 20 more years. And if you have a leak, you have to dismantle it completely, and it's all rubber and stuff that's going to don't last that long. So I also closed this up. On the back side there is a bolt and I fully covered it so it can have no corrosion or anything else. It's just fully closed. I'm going to take a vacuum chamber from in the W124 that I'm not going to use anymore. That was for the controlling of the engine. Some stuff on the engine I'm not going to use. So that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to put the camera down, going to degrease everything, and then I'm going to glue it in. Let's go. So bottom half. So hope you can see it a little bit. All these lines in here all need to have a small layer of sealer in there, and the end covers on the end here and on the top side. Because this one will slide in on all the lines, also on this line and on this line, so it needs to be sealed. I'm not sure how much effect it has. Is there some air is traveling to another piece, because it's still pretty tight, so I think the difference does not make a lot, but it needs to be stuck in there. That's the important thing. So I'm going to seal it up and then going to drop it in. So I have the sealer in, lines in there also on the end. So now I'm going to put the top side in. Of course this clamp over here needs to be in the right position. otherwise it will not fit. So the valve needs to be closed. And yeah, and then we should just slide it in. Then that's it. There's not more to it. This is it. Yeah, all looks good. Not much sealer that is pushed out a lot, so that's just very good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So I'm going to close it up, put the screws in there, the small screws. It's a very small torque one, this T20, so the people want to know. And it's not tight, there's not a lot of torque on it, they were just hand tight. They have also not really anywhere to go, because if the top half is on there, they cannot go anywhere, so that's it. So it also can only go in one way, because there is only one square side and the other ones are round. So it's only one option. Look, and now you can see the valves are just working. There's an end stop on the start position also. So that's it. Okay. Bottom part done. Now the top part. So go to top half, bottom half. So I'm going to take out these small pieces. I hope you can see it. Yeah, these pieces I'm going to take out. I can put them back in later, because it can only drop out. Then you have this piece. So this is the edge that needs to be glued. And this is also a small edge that needs to be glued. So this is only going to be degreased fully. So what have I done to this part? So I put an aluminium bushing in here and sealed it on the front. Put a bolt in the back. And you can see it over there. Bolt in there, just to hold it in place. That's it. And I'm going to use the EGR connection for my vacuum. And then I can use this one or this one, or the one on the back, like I told before. I think these two will be blocked off, I think. Have to have a look into that. And I think I'm going to use these two for my like boost pressure connection to the ECU or something. And I think the other one I'm going to use for the vacuum chamber for the actuator that is going to be mounted on this side over here. So this needs to be degreased fully. Same as the other one. Also these sides need to be degreased fully. But there is also a double layer. Have a look if I can get a light to show you it better. As you can see, there is like a V connection. If you see, you've got this connection over here, needs to be sealed, but also this connection over here. So I'm going to decrease this one and going to show you before I put it in. So let's go. So sealer is all in. Everywhere, all the lines, all the connections. So now the bottom half or the inside of the top half can go in now. Square is over here, so this point needs to be over there. This one is also completely decreased. So let's have a go and drop this in. That's it. Four screws need to go in. One will not go in that easy. Just do the other ones. Yes. All in. That's it. So, internal flaps, they will go in like this. Look if I've got a good one. Yes, like this. The 2 points over here and there, they were just also glued in a little bit. When the top half is coming on there, they will get stuck on these ribs, so they cannot drop out. But there's some sealant underneath because it's on other way around. So you don't want to have it shaking in there and have like a vibration noise in your intake manifold. So you don't want that. So I'm also going to put some sealer on the bottom. There was also a little bit of sealer on it, and then put them in. Just a small layer. do it over here. Fitment of the piece is very good. That's it. Next one. This will go in like this. Yeah. That's it. Nice. So this is the bottom and top part together. So now there is like a sealer line in here. Originally there was a very big sealer line in here, so it needs to be filled up completely, this in here. Also the bottom one is just flat, but so original there should be some kind of sealer in it, but you cannot order anything for it, so I'm just going to use regular sealer, and it needs to be filled up and a little bit above. But you also don't want to have it too much in there, otherwise it will go into the intake. So let's have a look how we're going to do that. So top part and bottom part are degreased and I put sealer on it, as you can see. Sealer layer. When this is on, I can still reach the ports and see how much glue is gone to the inside. I also put a very small thin layer on the inside because that's also a sealing point. Original, I did not know for sure if there was some kind of sealer, but it's very thin, much thinner than the outside layer. So yeah, I'm going to put this underneath here. We're just going to install it. And then we have a look how it all turns out. So last few flaps are working. Very cool, I think. So let's close it up. There are two dowel pins in it. They are, where are those things? Have a look. There's a hole, there's a point here and a point here, and there's a pin on here and a pin on there. So it should be dropped in the right position. So let's have a look. This is not perfect how I'm going to hold it. Taking the gloves off because I have more grip then. Turn this on 90 degrees. Look, this is much easier. And dowel pin. Nice! Perfect. So put all the screws in there. I did not tighten them up completely yet. Just a little bit of tension on it. Oh. So. Okay, this is it. So, got all the screws in. It's a little bit dirty, some sealant came out a little bit here and there, that's all good. So I'm going to check also on the inside how it looks, and going to remove all the excess sealer. So, see you in a minute. So, runners, intake runners, you can see now look very good. I removed all the extra sealant. There was not a lot in it. The only cylinder, I think it was this one, that had less sealant than the other ones, but still sealing good enough. The rest was all pretty good. So in the beginning I thought maybe I put too much sealer in there, but it needed a lot. So it seals up, it's all pretty good. Everywhere you see a black line from where the sealer is. So I'm very pleased with it. So, intake manifold back together. All good, it can dry now, leave the sealant dry. All the bolts are tightened all around. The only thing that I need to connect later on is the actuator, and that's it. So also what I did was put a bolt in this connection. I think this is normally for the crankcase breather system. Not fully sure. I know these ones are for the, I think also for the air pump. These control the actuators for the air pump. Also have a look if I needed them. So this is EDR connection. This is all normally on the back side, of course. So all done. Can dry now. If there are any questions about this intake manifold, leave some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my page. On the right corner is my logo. You can click on it, see all the other videos that I've done about it. This is part 2. Part 1 is in the playlist. And don't forget to have a look on janespeedshop.com. The link is over here. So thanks for watching, and see you for the next video. Bye bye.